No. Okay, yeah. So here we are. The inspired journey has been deep, and I appreciate everyone. Each step of the way we co-create it. Going from whimsical well-being to presence and processing, poetry of purpose, and this session on our larger connection. We can think about larger connection. Obviously, the first thing I think of is like people like Anitra and Isa, people like all of you that are on this call that I honestly, every week, I just have been so inspired to have space with all of you. This is what it's really all about. I really see it that each of us has our individual journey around mental health, and we have our collective journey. And when we think about larger connection, there's something beyond that we're all connected to. The other part of larger connection that I think is really amazing is actually this reconnection within. And some of the work of the Sphinx Institute, of the In-Spire program, is really about how we befriend our inner child. How do we meet ourselves with who we are, knowing that, even though childhood technically has ended, obviously in this cohort, some of us are, we have children who share our lives. We're in roles as educators, in extended family, we're connected and supporting children. But everything, connects back into who we are and, how we connect with our own childhood. And I just want to start off our closing here with two things for you. The first is a quote from the book The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. And it goes, "We sat there, side by side, on the old wooden bench, not saying anything. I thought about adults. I wondered if it was true, if they were all really children wrapped in adult bodies, like children's books hidden in the middle of dull, long books, the kind with no pictures or conversations." So I want to invite you. I know I put this out in our email. You're probably like, what? Like, if you were able to upload a picture of yourself as a kid, as your Zoom, picture, I want us to take a chance here to turn our video off, invite our little kid self into the Zoom circle, and I'll be sharing a poem to all of our inner childs here, children, inner us. And no worries if you weren't. What we're gonna do is just having a chance to just to even reconnect, see what image comes up to you when you think about your kid self. It could be from any age. But if you're willing to, let's see if we have any other ones. This is my first day of school. Uh, and you can just see all of our kid selves having a chance to meet. And I want to read you a poem that's dedicated to each of our inner selves. Ah, thanks, Roddy. Yeah. Okay. And here's how it goes. It's called A Blessing for a New Year by Kayleen Asbo. As the hours of darkness begin to slowly wane from the winter sky, so too may the fearful places of your heart unclench their grasp on your life. As the presence of light begins to grow with greater sureness with each passing day, may your own courage blossom to open more brightly to truth and love. Let this be the year that you turn off the television and silence the talk radio chatter in order to pick up the writing pen, the paintbrush, and watch the candles slowly burn. May this be the year that you delight in seeing how much joy you can extravagantly spread. May you discover just how much beauty you can recklessly shower upon this thirsty world. May this be the year that you tune both the dusty piano in the corner and the inner listening of your careworn heart, so that both can play in harmony with the chorus of creation. May you break the invisible yardstick of impossible expectations and learn that just as you are enough. May this be the year that you cease trying to march to an imagined ideal and instead wrap your arms around the messy wonder your life really is. Hold it close and do the tango. Let this be the year you befriend your soul in its radical particularity, not forsaking it yet again for the bland demands and cravings of the masses. Instead, may you elope with the wildness of your own true calling, marry your soul to its deepest longings, and invite the hungry world to the wedding feast. I offer this poem to all of our inner child is in gratitude for everything that each of us has within us, all of the playfulness, the inner wisdom of childhood, the imagination, our capacity to be resilient, everything that we can tap back into that are the qualities not only of the wisdom of childhood, but the qualities of transformative education change makers.